a Eucharistic spiritual reign where the child Jesus will usher in a kingdom of peace.
And 2,000 years ago, Christ himself defined the criteria for entering his kingdom. Believe me, unless you change and become like little children, you shall not enter the kingdom of heaven.
Well, our Blessed Mother has said on many occasions that her Son is coming, and that he will be looking to find those with childlike and little hearts, those not preoccupied with the sensationalism and the complexities of life. He'll be looking for those who live, a humble, a modest life, and who strive to love, who are honest and who are not filled with malice or guile, and who have been faithful to his word, and who trust in his promise with childlike filial confidence.
Our Lady of Emmitsburg clarifies this event is not the end of the world, nor the final coming of Christ as the just judge, but a time of transforming spiritual renewal where all the world will be enthroned in the virtues of the Christ child. Pain and suffering will cease, and God's people will no longer grieve or go hungry. It is the complete liberation of humanity from the slavery of sin and its effects.
There will be a time of peace and no disease, a time and place where every human being will live in unity and come to know the truth of Jesus through a Eucharistic reign. Every human being will understand and embrace mercy and will know the true presence of Jesus in the Eucharist. Every heart will be enlightened and healed of brokenness, slander, malice, and anger. The way of childlikeness and littleness will come alive in your hearts and break down the hardness, fallacies, and deceptions with the truth of God's love. You will be restored to health. You will not need to feel you must be justified or proven right, for everyone will want to love one another and realize that God has exposed every cover of anger and deception and anxiety. All will only want to live in the peace and truth of God's love. Life will flourish, and the ways of the child Jesus will renew your hearts and fill you with joy. You will have long life and happiness.
Well, Our Lady now asks all of us children to await his arrival with great anticipation and joy. And she says that, this can be accomplished through prayer, especially family prayer.
Pray, little children. Pray and persevere. Pray in your families. Join together and pray together. Those who pray together in the family as partners of love will march triumphantly into the era of peace. Whether you are 2 or 20, pray together in your family.
The great thing about it is, because God is so loving and merciful, He's not a vindictive God. He's not coming to punish. It's because of his love that he's doing this. He wants to give everybody the opportunity to be with him. But everyone has to know the truth. There's no way other to be with the Lord than to know the truth, according to our Blessed Mother. So she's trying to return us to God, show us that path and direction to him.
If all these messages from Gianna Sullivan are valid, they must, in the words of Pope John the 23rd, guide us in our conduct and encourage us to live out more fully the most challenging aspects of the gospel. Because the messages and prophecies of Our Lady of Emmitsburg are private revelation and have deep implications for humanity, the Church directs the faithful to discern them with great care. Throughout history, there have always been prophets, true and false, some accepted, others ignored. If Gianna Sullivan is truly a modern-day prophet, many believe that God himself will authenticate her as one of his messengers.
Now the question is, in Emmitsburg, is there going to be some type of a sign in order to validate the visions of Our Lady to GIANNA? I just suspect that there will be. But I believe an external sign might be appropriate to those different places where Our Blessed Lady has appeared.
But according to Our Lady of Emmitsburg, the real proof is found in the fruits that come from the love expressed in individual lives. It is not just limited to one sign, one person, or one message.
There is not just one event that will identify you as a true child of God, because to be a true child of God is outlined in your way of life. There is no quick remedy to change the effects of history. The only authentic proof of being a child of God is in the fruitful actions of love in your life. You cannot convince skeptics to believe in your ways or that you are from heaven. The most profound, undeniable proof of being from heaven is portrayed in your continuity, humility, simpleness, purity of heart, and actions of love. It is revealed in the way you live your daily gift of life. God has given to you signs and proof, but you fail to even recognize his gift, just as people fail to recognize him as he walked on this earth. Look, and you will find, here, in this small town where I have come, the center of my immaculate heart, authentic children of God. This is a community which rises together in hardships and joins in helping one another, as recorded throughout history, when sisterhood and brotherhood laid the foundation of love. This community will continue to rise together and assist in helping all the many people who will come to this, my center of my immaculate heart, because they are humble, simple, loving children of God, and their actions of love will embrace and heal those seeking refuge.
These events in Emmitsburg are part of a worldwide phenomenon. The 20th century witnessed a record number of Marian apparitions around the globe. And because of this dramatic increase, contemporary society finds itself in what has been called the Age of Mary.
We are in a very special age. And the specialness of this age